Assalamualaikum. Good morning, dear student and viewers. I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah, and you have passing though a hard day through the corona pandemic. I am once again here with you after a long time to take some class for class 8 subject English. I am Muhammad Rafiul Islam, assistant teacher English, Shatria Government Girls High School. There are some pre-words to be said before I am going to start my class. Last year I have a bad situation, though it is not courtesy. It's not a courtesy to say you in front of you guys. Last year some of my viewers commented that why we, the teacher, can't speak Bengali beside English. So if you want to learn English, we have to take the classes in English. This is my first word to you. I cannot take the classes of English in Bengali or in Hindi or in other languages or Arabic. Okay, English should be taught in English. Yes, sometimes when in classes we have some weak student, we make them understand by saying some Bengali word. Even in my classes, I also express some word which are Bengali in meaning. Like I am saying a word and I am saying in Bengali it is it. Okay, like the meaning. So we can go like that. But in case of grammar or in case of word meaning, if a student wants to learn a standard form of English, he or she must have to practice them in English and English. Then he will have a strong vocabulary and he will be able to read and write, speak, even listen the standard form of English. Okay, so I'm going to take the classes on English grammar of class 8. I think all of my students have already learned in class 6 and 7 what are the basic rules of English grammar. But I am also going to read them once again from the beginning. So my class will start at the very big point, that means beginning point, though it is big, but beginning point of English grammar. Let's start our today's class. So welcome all of you once again in my class. Parts of space. We know parts means in Bengali angsho and space means oration. In Bengali we can say bhashon, bakko, etc. So we can also say that space means sentence. If my handwriting is small in size, please comment so that I can write down a little bit larger form than that. So actually parts of this means the parts of a sentence. When we speak different types of words, different types of classifications of word in a sentence in our language. So if we just come to the point, we have some points. Like at first come the language, okay? Like English language. Language, then if we split the language, illustrate the language, then we got sentence. Then if we divide the sentence in some parts, then we will get some word. And word can be divided as both letter and sound. In case of speaking, we use sound. In case of writing, we use letter. This actually letter is symbol and sound is our vocal sound. Okay. So language, sentence, word, sound, and letter. So our today's topic is mainly word. Okay, I am going to write down a sentence. Then we will split out the sentence and we will go for the parts of speech. Okay. Rafiq said to me, you and your friend are very helpful to me. Okay, this is a sentence, and if we split, we have some common things in here like noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, and conjunction. Only we have left one thing, that is interjection. So these are the parts of speech. That means parts of a sentence. So we all know that parts of speech are of 8 kinds. There are 8 types of parts of speech. So I am going to write down their name. At first I will write 4 names here, then the other 4. Okay. Like number 1, noun. All of you know what is noun. There are some different kinds of noun like countable, uncountable, and I will tell them in the next classes their classifications. Okay. Then pronoun. Actually, pronoun is what we use instead of noun. Like Rafiq. Instead of Rafiq, you can write down he. So here he is pronoun. Pronoun has also is classification. There are different types of pronoun. But common pronoun we should learn in our next classes, which are too much necessary for us. Okay. Noun, pronoun, and noun, pronoun are being modified by adjective. Okay. Adjective. Number 4, we have verb. Verb says the action of noun or pronoun, okay, or subject. And these adjective and adverb are modified by s adverb. Noun, pronoun are modified by adjectives, and verb says is action. Okay, that means action. Action of a noun is indicated by verb, and verb and adjective are modified by adverb. Even an adverb can be modified by adverb. Okay, but I am not going for that. Next one we have preposition. In 6 we have preposition. We know that like to, or there are different types of preposition like compound preposition, single preposition, Okay, or phrasal prepositional phrase. Okay, phrasal preposition. Number 7 we have, though I have the dimension through here to just to make you understand what are them and how they work. That is why I have written all of them in this sequence. Okay, next one 7 we have preposition, then we have conjunction. Conjunction. Conjunction is a word which connects. Connects whom? Connects the words, phrase, clause, that means sentences. Okay, like and, but, or, etc. Like here we have and, you and your friend. Here two persons are connected here by one word and the word is and. Next one we have interjection. interjection. Interjection is a word which denotes the expression of human beings. It might be sorrowful, it might be enjoyable, amusement, etc. Now, what are the motives? Why I am eager to teach you guys these parts of speech. You are learning this parts of speech from the class 3 or 4. So it is very simple. It may seem to you that this is so much common to you. We all of us, we know what are parts of speech. Actually, in class 8, you have some points which are a little bit difficult, and often some of you make great mistake. But the mistake is very little. How? If I say 2 and 2, 4, 2 and 3, 5. But if I say a common thing like 3 and 3, whose answer is 6. But if I say 3 and 3, 5, then all of you must call me a fool, because it is very simple. Like that, when you are converting prefix or suffix, or you adding prefix and you adding suffix with a word, that means affix, main word, then you have to know the form, which rather it might be noun, adjective, verb, adverb, etc. Then you can simply make the answer. But for only one word like a y, like ness, like Sean, or ale, or tip, or sip, your answer will be wrong. At the same time, in question number 1, you have articles, some preposition, then appropriate word, right form of verb, and also you have to, in case of writing some freehand writing like paragraph, letter, etc., you have to know them very well. Otherwise, you cannot write the answer properly. You will write a lot, but your sentence will be wrong. Then you will have less mark or no mark at all. That's why you have to learn them closely. Now, I'm going for the main part. I will just mention what are the word and their definition, then I will go for the action time. That means why I am learning these parts of space. That will be very much clear to you. Okay, so let's start. Here we have Rofi. Actually, Rofi here noun. Here we have said. Here said is verb, and we have here two. Two we all know as preposition, but actually the preposition of a group of a verb, that means here actually said to is a group verb. Said to something, it actually the preposition of a group verb works like an adverb, so we can call it adverb. Okay, so I am writing here adverb. Here we have me. Me actually pronoun, but in objective form. That means it is objective pronoun. I is a subjective pronoun. You is objective pronoun. and only one word we have, that means you. You both can be used as subjective and objective pronoun. So here it's pronoun. In short form, PRN, pronoun. So here you is once again a pronoun and is a conjunction. Next on your. Your is possessive pronoun. That means possessive case. Before a noun, if you use your, my, his, her, it always indicates. That means it's a possessive case. So actually, it's also a pronoun. Next one we have friend. Friend is noun here. The short form of noun is n. Here we have are. Actually, are is here a to be verb. Okay. So to be verb means also a verb. We also know it as be verb. Sometimes we call auxiliary verb. That means which are helping a word. But actually here the to be verb is a main verb. Okay. Next one we have very. Then we have helpful. Helpful here adjective and very is here adverb. We know that adjective is modified by adverb. Okay. Next one we have also preposition and a pronoun me. Okay. And if you want to know what is interjection, then you can say the mark of exclamation, which can make you laugh, which can make you laugh or cry, etc. So I am going to erase all of them. Then I will show which pronouns are so much important for the student of class 8. Yes, I know all of them are important for you, but which are mostly very important for you to answer the questions you are getting in your JSC examination. We hope that everything will be fine soon and we'll go back to our classes, school, colleges, and do our studies as we do before. Pray for that day. Okay. So I'm erasing all of them. Then I'm going for the main task. So which word we should learn at first? At first we will learn noun. Then we will learn adjective, adverb. The main part of a sentence is verb. Without verb, a sentence never can be completed. But we can see the last like okay, but it has also subject and verb which is silent. That means not presented here. Like it's okay, we can simply say okay. So verb. These are the 4 items. In case of answering, the fill in the blanks, appropriate preposition, appropriate verb, or prefix suffix. You guys need to know more closely this 4. Okay. When you will answer, you have to split, you have to divide it something. Like before verb and after verb, we will have a slash. That means we will split out the verb. Then after preposition, that means preposition, we will split them out. So the word will be part. Okay, I'm going to write down one sentence, then I will split and tell you how simply you can find out what is the parts of speech of the words of a sentence. Okay, I'm going to erase the first sentence. Okay, this is my first sentence, and I have written that every day I go for a walk with my father in the morning. Okay, so this word has some parts of speech. Now I will spell them out and tell you what are the parts of speech. Okay, at first I will spell out the verb and the preposition. Like here, go is a verb, so I have make two slash before and after the verb. That means I have split it out. Then preposition. So here we have another preposition for with and in the. Okay, this is simple. I have divided the word. Now I will tell you how do you know, how you can simply identify which parts of this are. I think this is very simple sentence, because at first I will go for simple thing, then I will go for the hard thing. Okay. Okay. We are starting from the adverb. Like adverbs. What is adverb? Adverbs, you can simply say that time, place, and manner. Time, place, and manner are adverb. In case of time, we can use when. Place, in case of place, we can use where. And in case of manner, we will use how. So this is the way how you can use adverb in a sentence, and you can make questions for the word adverb. Now we will know where usually, where normally an adverb can sit. Okay, let's see. So at first I am think. Imagine this is a sentence. This is the beginning part. This is the end part. That means last option. And here in the middle we have a verb. Is it clear to you? So adverb sits just before a sentence. That means in the beginning of a sentence. At first we use an adverb. At the last of a sentence we can use adverb. And before main verb. But after to be, that means be verb, we can use adverb. So this is the three place, 1, 2, and 3. Three place of adverb. Like this is I is a subject, and before subject we have a single word, every day. So every day is a noun, but it's we are working as an adverb. Every day is what? Time. So in case of time, it's simply an adverb. At the last point of a sentence we have in the morning. In the morning is also a time. So it also indicates an adverb. So here we have two examples of adverb. By closing your eyes, you can simply understand this topic. So at the beginning of a sentence we have adverb, and at the last of sentence we have adverb. But I have escaping one thing, that is in the middle of a sentence we can use adverb, like before main verb or after to be, that means auxiliary verb. So I am going to give you an example of that, then I will go for the next step. Like he is often, most of the time we say often. Okay, he is often unhappy. So after be verb, that means also main verb here, we use often. Here often is adverb. Like he also likes the book. Here before main verb. Here likes is main verb, and before main verb we have adverbs. So these are the four criteria of using adverb, and you can know where we can use adverb. When we have narration in sentence like mother asking a question to you, then you have then, but, or sometimes of in case making a sentence from in case of transforming sentences from simple complex to compound, then most of you don't understand how to use them. Like at the beginning of sentence you have then, now, but, these types of word you are confused what to do. There is nothing to do the word, you will leave the word where it is and you will change the sentence, then the answer will be right. Okay, so actually some of us, that means the teachers, made this type of process to come to confuse you. Okay, so I have written down a lot of things only to explain adverb. So I hope that you guys are so much clear about the use of adverb and where the adverb sits. I'm going to explain them. So this is the place of a sentence, but in case of word, like in sequence, we will now know what is adverb. Okay, so I'm going to use them at first, then I will showing you. Okay, so you have know that verb, adverb. Now I will go for noun and adjective, and you will learn it within 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds, okay? When we have a single word before or after a verb here, it's like the and of. If you have one word, the word must be noun. If you have two words, the last word will be noun and the first word will be adjective, whatever the word may be. And the finally, if we have three words at a sequence serially, the last one will be noun, the middle one will be adjective, and the first one will be adverb. So that's all. You can simply identify noun, adjective, adverb, which are serially seated by one after. But sometimes without using adverb there may be articles, that means a, an, or the. So I'm going to give you an example. Like here, a walk. Here we have two words. Okay, should I erase them all or not? Like here I'm erasing with, then for, then go, every day, and in the morning. Here I am using the in. So if you simply notice these words, like every day is in single form, that means it is single. So every day is a noun which is working as adverb. Like here we have two words, a walk. So here we know that walk is verb, but here it is a noun. Like this one is noun, and here a is an article, but here is also working as adjective. As we know that an adjective identifies the quality, the quantity, the position, characteristics, etc. of a noun. So quantity, that means a work, that means working for some time. Like my father, here my is a possessive pronoun. Okay, but it is also working as an adjective. Like my father, if I erase them and simply say one thing, like school boy. So if I say only school, so school is noun. If I say only boy, boy is noun. But as usual it has a rule. The first one, that means the last one will be noun and the first one will be adjective. So school boy, though all of them are noun, but the first one is adjective, and this mistake you usually do in case of your examination. So first one is adjective, last one is noun. So I have finished the first one, the second one, and went for the last one. That means adverb, adjective, and noun form. Okay. So I am almost at the last position of my class. Is it? So in the morning, if I notice for in the morning, here we have the and morning. So morning is noun, and simply you know that the is article. That means if you connect that, if you split the word as adjective, the is adjective here, and morning is noun here. And finally the example. Okay, like this is sentence. Naeem is a very smart boy. So here we have 3 words or 4 words. Okay. So both we have here noun at the last, boy, then we have adjective as rules and adverb. And I have said that in the last option you may have a, an, or the. So here we have a. So finally when we see there are 3 words in a sequence, that means serially one after another. The last one is noun, the middle one is adjective, and the first one is adverb. We will count them from the last position to first position. Okay. 5 minutes, sir.
Last minute.
So this is the first topics. Okay. So you have already know noun, adjective, adverb, and verb. So my question is to you now: why we can't answer them? Fill in the blanks at right form of verbs, appropriate words, or prefix suffix. Why? After knowing the classification of words, that means parts of speech, you can simply answer them. Is it? But you have to maintain other 3 rules. What are the 3 rules? I'm going to explain them. So this is all about my class, and this is what I'm going to teach you. This is about my next class. Okay. So why we cannot answer them? At first we have to know parts of speech. Okay, that means order of the word, order of the words. This is the first one. You have to know how the words are arranged in a sentence. Then you have to know the tense, past tense, present tense, or future tense. Then you have to identify them. Okay, identify them. So this is the very two simple thing. Then the third thing, and finally one thing: break reading. My question to you is that break reading means stop, get the meaning, then go ahead. So very fast at the class, today's class, we said that in case of speaking English, in case of teaching English, we should speak in English. If we speak Bengali, Hindi, Arabic, or Urdu, we never can learn English. So why now I am telling you that break reading and get the meaning? This is the first one. Actually, break reading is necessary for the student who are learning English as second language or foreign language. You have to know your mother language meaning according to the word. You will read them and you will understand which word are necessary. Then you will use them as order of the words. That means noun, adjective, adverb. Okay. Then it will be so much clear to you. Next class, I will teach you how to use them. Okay. So that's all for today. You will go for to you, and I am leaving one question for you. The question is, the first commentator who will comment first, he will get a prize, and I will give you it in next few days. My question is simply only the student of this school of secondary level can answer them. Nobody else. If anyone answer them, the prize giving ceremony will be finished. The question is, what is the status of English in our country? Okay, put your comment. See you in next class. Allah Hafiz.